So as you can see, I have made a decision. I'm going to put the boat up for sale. It's a bit of a shame, it really is, especially as I've gone to such a lot of trouble, put battery pods and everything on, but it's just not going to be, it's just going to be too big for me. So I've decided I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to cut my losses and I'm going to build a smaller, more agreeable boat that is more suitable for my needs. I'll show you some CAD drawings of that in a minute. As for price, I'm thinking, I've looked up shipping costs and I think you're probably looking at about a £2,000 bill to, well, £1,000 to the UK, £1,000, maybe not as much as that, but depending on where it's going. So there's going to be quite a lot of expense in sort of shipping expenses, but it is doable. I really don't expect to sell it, to be honest with you, which is going to be a real shame. I really don't want to dump it, but if I can't sell it, then I shall remove some bits of it to use in the new project. So it's not good, but we've got to move forward. I can't do something that's not going to be usable in the end. It's just not going to work. So let's move on.
Right, I think that's recording, so I'll just show you a couple of designs that I've been doing. This one is a 30-inch pressure hull design, dome on top obviously, shorten the battery pods, the ones I've already got. Kind of liking that. The only thing with this one is I haven't actually done the enforcement rings in this design as yet, so I really ought to put some of those in. Other one that I've done is this one. This is a 3-foot pressure hull, so it's basically pretty much like a K250, except this one's got a 10mm pressure hull, and you can see here, if I do that, done the enforcement rings on this one, so it's more of a more accurate model. But I don't know, these are just ideas, just to, for me to just think about. But this one would be easy to build, easy to operate. Pressure hull only is shown here, obviously. Kind of liking this one.
Let's see what we're dealing with in here. Right. So there's quite a lot to take out. So what I thought I might do first, like I said, all this lot should all come out in one go, like one giant wiring loom. But I'm going to have to take these main panels out, and the biggest problem is that some of them kind of go round the back of some of these pipes. So I don't know whether to take the pipes off or the electrical connections, depending on which is easier. This one here, you can see, I've got to get in here. Okay, so I think that is it. Just labelled these outputs, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 12 volt. Light 1 is at the sort of right hand side, light 2 at the bottom. Blacks are obvious, mains are obvious. Okay, I've taken them all off, and I've just got one here that is left, which is a direct feed, which confuses me a little bit. But tracing it, it's this one down here, and I think it comes around there and it goes into here, and then there's an inline fuse. So I think what's happened is I've run out of switches and I've put in, this is a waterproof fuse, so like I said, this is for my own reference. I've labelled this one up direct positive because it's a direct feed. Well, the reason I've done that is so that I can pull them around the back of these. So I should now be able to take them out. I think next I'm going to tackle the 12-volt panel here, which isn't 12-volt panel anymore, it's just a 24-volt panel, and to be quite honest with you, I think I might skip that when it comes to putting it back on. Okay, so that's the 12-volt panel off. Now, this is a bit of a beast. Right, for my own reference, these two on the left-hand side are the two main inputs, the two positive inputs. Right, that's the main panel off now. I know it looks a mess, but it's basically still connected. Right, so I've got main power for the motor, I've got the penetrator for, what does that do? That does the OTS and also the depth sounder. I've got a fan up there and I've got power for the scrubber, so there's about 4 or 5 things to take off. Some of these might need to be cut. Right, so I'm going to leave it at this for today. So everything's kind of out. It's almost a bit depressing really, but it's all still connected together, so I should be able to put it all back together reasonably easily, hopefully. I just wish I didn't have to do this, but they won't test it otherwise.